bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the bombings in Sri Lanka, which have now claimed more than 320 lives, although the group did not give evidence for its claim. Sri Lankan police have arrested 40 suspects in the coordinated bombings of 3 churches and 3 luxury hotels on Easter Sunday morning, followed by 3 smaller blasts later in the day. Sri Lanka's president declared a day of mourning on Tuesday. The government has blocked most social media to prevent false information from being spread, and even once the nationwide curfew was lifted, the streets of central Colombo were mostly deserted, with businesses closed as armed soldiers stood guard. Following the attack Sunday, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu joined many other world leaders in expressing shock and support for the island nation. U.S. presidential candidate Bernie Sanders has criticized Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying the U.S. goal in the Middle East should be to bring people together and not just support one country, which he says is now run by a right-wing, racist government. Speaking at a CNN town hall in New Hampshire this week, Sanders said he believes the U.S. must deal with the Middle East on a level playing field basis, not showing support for just one country. Sanders, who is Jewish, says he is not anti-Israel and doesn't oppose sending military aid to the Jewish state, but says Netanyahu's policies don't help to advance peace. It's reported that Hamas has infiltrated the Palestinian Authority's security framework over the past year and recruited senior PA officials to spy for it. PA military intelligence discovered the plot and alerted Palestinian leadership, undertaking a secret investigation to learn the extent of the scheme. PA security branches are responsible for security cooperation with Israel, as well as for combating Hamas and Islamic Jihad in the West Bank. Security officers recruited by Hamas were asked to send information about planned operations against the organization and to spread false information to bring about confusion and disrupt intelligence gathering. And nearly 30,000 Israelis have crossed the border into Sinai over the Passover holiday, despite warnings of impending threats from ISIS and al-Qaeda cells which are active in the area. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN. Israel Broadcast Network.